Hello, I'm Steve Lentz, Mayor of Mundelein, Illinois, and I'm standing on the grounds of MacLean Fogg, an industrial components manufacturer located at 1000 Allenson Road here in Mundelein on the north side of Allenson, just barely east of the railroad tracks. This company has a rich history dating back to 1925. We're going to go talk to Barry MacLean, the CEO and president of MacLean Fogg, and he's going to tell us about this company, its history, and a little bit about what goes on here. Stick around, you're going to want to hear this. Hello, I'm here with Barry MacLean, President and CEO of MacLean Fogg, located here in Mundelein. And I know a lot of folks drive on Allenson past your building and look and see and kind of wonder what goes on there. So if you could just tell us a little bit about the rich history you have here and then what you do here.
Steve, we're 90 years old this year, and we're 50 years old, having come to Mundelein in December 1965.
Wow. And
we were a single plant operation those days, making simply fasteners, primarily nuts for the automotive and industrial markets around the country.
Now, your grandfather started the company in 1925.
Yes.
Primarily in railroad parts.
We made railroad parts. The headquarters of the railroad industry was primarily in Chicago in those days.
Okay.
There was the Santa Fe and the Northwestern, the Milwaukee Road, and big car builders like Pullman Standard and others. And so that was the basis of the company in those days.
Okay.
Endured the Depression and then wound up in the automotive business with a smaller sort of leg on the stool in the 1950s. And then in the 1960s we started to push the automotive business as well as growing the railroad business. And that led us to all kinds of diverse automotive parts that includes, you know, drivetrain gears for the new 8, 9, and 10-speed transmissions and lots of other products that go around engines and suspension of automobiles.
Now, in the building here on Allenson, what goes on inside there?
And in that company, we make lots of primarily nuts and fasteners for the automotive business. Parts are lock nuts, wheel nuts, the plugs that go in transmissions, and some drivetrain gears. So it's a diversified group of products, over 1 billion pieces a year. Our big customers are Ford, GM, Toyota, Nissan, and Chrysler.
It's fantastic. Now that's your automotive division.
Yes.
And elsewhere you have an electric?
In September 1986 with the purchase of Reliable Electric, which was in Franklin Park in the Chicago area. And through about 20 acquisitions we built that up to be a major player of everything that goes on a power line or a pole could be ours, with the exception of the pole, the cable, the transformer, and switches. All the other hardware and gear and stuff could be ours.
And today, $1 billion, $1.2 billion
yes.
in sales? That's fantastic.
Yeah, we operate around the world. We love being right here in Illinois. I'm a third-generation Illinois person, and Mundelein's been good to us, and we take care to try to be representative of really good quality people in the village.
You know, here in Mundelein, we're really reaching out to entrepreneurs, and we've branded ourselves as a great place for entrepreneurs to move to and start up. Talk about that a little bit, because in the history of your company, you've made some very wise acquisitions. You've reinvented yourself a couple times.
What business wants is predictability. So if you come into an environment or a community or a building, you want to have predictability that the conditions, the taxes, the care of the community, the delivery of services will be similar 5 years from now than when you started. And you want to be a participant in the community to provide good jobs and opportunities for people in the community. And Mundelein has done just that. It's predictable, our taxes are fair, we're not being ganged up on by, by the community over our neighbors. We like it here, and that's why we're here 50 years this year.
Well, that's great. Thank you for being in Mundelein. Here's to another 90 years of your company's future at least. All right?
Good.
Thanks so much.
Nice to be here.
All right.